Hello and welcome everyone. This is Georgia Barca. Together we are going to see the uses of the articles in English. Fully mastering articles can be a bit of a challenge. However, there are basic rules which can help us understand their use. In this lesson, we are going to deal with the uses of the indefinite article a or an and the definite article the. I have divided the lesson into videos. In the first part, we are going to look at the basic uses of the indefinite articles, and there are also exercises to make sure you have understood these rules. Then, on part 2, we focus on the definite article. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to use the articles in the right places. Here are some basic rules concerning articles in English. The word the is known as the definite article and indicates a specific thing, whereas the word a, which becomes an when the next word begins with a vowel, is called the indefinite article because the noun it goes with is something general. The difference between the sentences "I wrote in the notebook" and "I wrote in a notebook" is that the first sentence refers to a particular, specific notebook, the red one, not just any notebook. The can be used with singular and plural nouns, but the indefinite article a can only be used with singular nouns. Moreover, the indefinite article is used with countable and uncountable nouns, whereas the indefinite article can't be used with uncountable nouns. Now, let's look at the indefinite article in more detail. First of all, we use a or an when we refer to someone or something for the first time, or we want to talk about something in general. Would you like a drink? I found a dog yesterday. The dog was a pointer. In the first sentence, the dog is unknown to you, so I say a dog. Whereas, when I have already introduced it in the sentence, I can say the dog. The second use of the article a is with nationalities and religions in the singular. We say, he is an Englishman. She is a Catholic. We also use a or an when we mention someone's job. Mary is a doctor. Paul is an engineer. Another use of the indefinite article is when we want to talk about price in relation to weight, distance in relation to speed, and frequency. For example, we say €2 a kilo, 90 kilometers an hour, twice a month. Moving on to the fifth use of the indefinite articles, we find them before the words Mr., Mrs., Miss when we refer to an unknown person. So, Mr. Jones called you an hour ago. Finally, we use a with the days of the week when we don't refer to any particular day. Let's see the example. Could I visit you on a Sunday evening? Now, let's look when the definite article a becomes an. This is a matter of sound. What we mean is that the article a is used before words which begin with a consonant sound, including the sounds y and h, even if the first letter of the word isn't a consonant. Let's clear this out. We say, a teacher begins with a T, which is a consonant. A dress begins with a D, which also is a consonant. Whereas a uniform, although the first letter is a vowel, it sounds as a consonant. And of course, we have the last example, a hotel. On the other hand, a becomes an before a vowel sound, even if that is a mute H. For example, an apple, an orange, an hour. In this case, we have a mute H, and of course, an F, which, although it is a consonant, the sound of it is a vowel. Finally, let's keep in mind that we don't use a or an before plural or uncountable nouns. We say, I ate cherries yesterday. I ate chocolate yesterday. Instead of a or an, we can use some. I ate some cherries yesterday. I ate some chocolate yesterday. This is the end of the first part of the lesson on articles in English. The second part is about the definite article them. Thank you for watching. Georgia Barker.